Push hard to smoke hard Cabaret lounge and strike anything in the way. La Diva sweeps forward through the gilded corridor, feather fan flurry arcing in hypnotic iridescent waves that catch the hired critic enforcer's mid-stride. Sequined feathers slice through the smoky air and slam both critics back hard, their scorecards scattering like confetti. The corridor ahead clears as gold dust settles and the smoky amber glow of the Cabaret lounge spills through the archway at last. You're in striking distance, the lounge is right ahead. Strike hired critic enforcer B at 18 meters and keep pressing the objective. La Diva pivots on her stiletto heel and unleashes a full sweeping arc of the feather fan flurry at Enforcer B, 18 meters, point blank for mid-range. Hypnotic iridescent ribbons shred through him and the residual wash clips Enforcer A behind him. Enforcer B crumples into the velvet upholstery, scorecards fluttering like confetti. You press forward toward the chandelier drop rig's kill zone, closing distance on the objective. Strike hired critic Enforcer A at 16 meters and keep pressing the objective. La Diva pirouettes into hired critic Enforcer A at point blank range, stiletto heel stomp driving a spike heel straight through the gold scorecard clutched to his chest. The scathing review debuff dies with him. You press forward into the smoke, the chandelier drop rig's countdown hum rising ominously overhead as both paparazzi flash mobs strobe dangerously close. Avoid the roving paparazzi flash mob A and secure smoke-housed cabaret lounge. You sidestep the strobing burst of flash mob A, amber smoke swirling as La Diva pivots on her heel. The feather fan flurry sweeps a hypnotic iridescent arc across flash mob A, shattering their rhythm and driving them back before the flash intensity peaks. Flash mob B drifts closer upstage, but the lounge center is yours. The chandelier drop rig's countdown pulse stutters as the smoke clears around the objective relay. The cabaret lounge is secured under La Diva's commanding presence. Avoid the roving paparazzi flash mob B and secure smoke-housed cabaret lounge. You steer La Diva into a dramatic pivot, letting the velvet smoke swallow her as she sidesteps paparazzi flash mob B's stroboscopic burst. The feather fan flurry snaps open in a wide hypnotic arc, crashing into flash mob A and shredding the last of the disoriented ranks. The chandelier drop rig pulses overhead, but the lounge floor is yours now, sweeping, sequined, and silent of dissent. Avoid the chandelier drop rig and secure smoke-housed cabaret lounge. Your operator pivots hard stage left, sidestepping the chandelier drop rig's kill zone. That rigged trap stays hot, but she's clear of the drop radius. The roving paparazzi flash mob B surges in with strobing lenses. She unloads the glitter blast cannon into the mob, drowning their flash bursts in a blinding golden cloud that drops them cold. The smoke-housed cabaret lounge is yours, footlights and all. Push hard to chandelier lit grand balcony and blast anything in the way. La Diva sweeps her glitter blast cannon forward and strides hard toward the chandelier lit grand balcony, gold smoke trailing her velvet hem as she crosses the lounge threshold. A pair of spotlight saboteurs scramble down the aisle ahead. She catches them mid-reposition with a wide blinding burst, chassis sparking as reflective clouds fill the corridor. The chandelier drop rig still groans above, but she's moving too fast to let it pin her down. Blast spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters and keep pressing the objective. Blast spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters and push forward hard. Blast spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters and keep pressing the objective. Blast spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters and push forward hard. Blast spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters and keep pressing the objective. Glitter blast cannon roars. A blinding gold cloud engulfs spotlight saboteur B at 44 meters, reflective shards shredding its optics clean through. With the sight line reclaimed, La Diva presses forward through the amber haze, heels clicking on the grand aisle's gilded floor as the chandelier-lit grand balcony looms into full view, and the understudy uprising spills down from the tiers to meet her. Reload fast, then blast jealous understudy A at 35 meters. Glitter blast cannon is bone dry. You snap a fresh mag in with a theatrical flourish and the weapon hums back to life. La Diva pivots on one heel, levels the cannon on jealous understudy A at 35 meters, and lets a blinding cascade of gold and crimson reflective clouds swallow them whole. The understudy staggers, spellbound by the very glitter they tried to steal, and crumples to the velvet carpeted tier. Blast through the jealous understudy CPAC and hold chandelier lit grand balcony. You sweep the glitter blast cannon in a wide theatrical arc. A blinding eruption of gold and crimson catches understudy C dead center and washes over understudy B in the same gilded cloud. Both stagger, blinded, sequins burning into their eyes as the chandelier light fractures through the haze. The balcony holds, for now, but understudy D and the chorus dancers are still on their feet and closing the line. Blast through the jealous understudy B-pack and hold chandelier lit grand balcony. La Diva levels the glitter blast cannon at jealous understudy B, still reeling, still half blind, and pulls the trigger. The cannon barks a wide gold bloom that engulfs B and catches understudy D in the periphery, the reflective cloud searing their eyes and stripping their footing. B collapses in a shower of glitter. D staggers back, blinded and stumbling into the chandelier haze. The rival chorus dancers press forward through the drifting gold, but La Diva holds center stage. The balcony is hers. Reload fast, then blast jealous understudy D at 40 meters. Glitter blast cannon slams a fresh mag home. 6 rounds loaded, gold dust swirling in the chandelier light. You pivot on your heel and open fire on understudy D at 40 meters, the blinding cloud detonating square in their already dazed face. The blinded wretch folds under the cascade of reflective shrapnel. Done. Blast rival chorus dancer A at 36 meters and keep pressing the objective. Your glitter blast cannon roars mid-range. A blinding gold cloud erupts across rival chorus dancer A's face, shattering her formation timing before she can sync with her partner. She drops, sequins and all, sparkling on the gilded rail. Rival chorus dancer B is still live and closing from 355 degrees, rhythm broken but not out. She takes a glancing swing that grazes your shoulder. Blast rival chorus dancer B at 32 meters and keep pressing the objective. Glitter blast cannon roars at mid-range. Rival chorus dancer B catches a full gilded cloud to the face, sequins and blinding particles caking their eyes before they crumple across the balcony rail. The grand balcony falls silent save for the sway of chandeliers and the soft hiss of settling glitter smoke. The chandelier drop rig overhead still ticks, but the tier is yours, uprising crushed. Reload fast, then blast chandelier drop rig at 55 meters. Glitter blast cannon slams a fresh mag. 6 shells racked, gold and crimson. You pivot on the balcony rail and unload 2 blinding charges into the chandelier drop rig at 55 meters, shredding the counterweight cable and detonating the rigging mechanism in a cascade of sparks and shattered crystal. The groans, lunges, and collapses inward, threat neutralized before the drop timer ran out. Reload fast, then blast the nearest threat. Glitter blast cannon mag is bone dry. You crack it open and slam in a fresh six while the last of the rival chorus dancer crumples at your feet, sequins scattering across the velvet balcony rail. No new threats in sensor range yet. The ornate spiral staircase tower is 156 meters northeast and the bosses are waiting. You pocket the reload and move. Push hard to ornate spiral staircase toe and blast anything in the way. La Diva sweeps forward across the gilded balcony, glitter blast cannon raised, sequins catching the chandelier light as she closes the gap to the ornate spiral staircase tower. The corridor is eerily quiet. The defeated chorus dancer and disabled rig are behind her now, but the amber glow ahead pulses with ominous theatrical menace. She's within reach of the dual boss stage. Focus everything on the Madame Beauclair, the Iron Impresario. Trigger the grand finale standing ovation. Blast it and finish the kill. La Diva throws her arms wide and unleashes the grand finale standing ovation. A tidal wave of theatrical dominance crashes across the impresario's box, freezing both bosses mid-breath in spellbound silence. With Beauclair locked in adoring stupor, you unload the glitter blast cannon dead center into her corseted chest. Blinding gold confetti shreds through her iron composure. The Iron Impresario staggers, sequins of her own shattered authority raining down, but she's still standing, bloodied, furious, and locked for one more turn. Stay on the Madame Beauclair, the Iron Impresario. Blast it relentlessly and don't let up. You train the glitter blast cannon on Beauclair's iron silhouette and detonate two blinding payloads point blank. Gilded shrapnel tears through her cracked armor, and the grand finale's spellbound lock keeps her rooted while every shot lands clean. She staggers, her contractual silence debuffs dissolving in a cascade of gold dust, and with a final operatic shriek her iron frame shatters across the amber steps. Focus everything on the Le Phantom du Theatre, the masked saboteur. Trigger the grand finale standing ovation, blast it and finish the kill. Le Phantom is still spellbound and pinned in his spotlight. You pour everything into it. The glitter blast cannon roars twice, twin gold and crimson detonations tearing through his masquerade cape and shorting out his phase shift emitters in a cascade of sparkling debris. When the shimmer clears, the masked saboteur crashes from his spotlight perch onto the amber steps, mask shattering, the theater's rigged darkness unraveling without him to sustain it. Mission complete. Adrenaline standing down. Outstanding work, operator.